Welcome to Self-Improvement Sunday. Today's quote comes from Edith Wharton, who said, "There are two ways of spreading light. You can be the candle or the mirror that reflects it." That's beautiful, isn't it? Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and it is my pleasure and my passion, truly my passion, to empower nonfiction authors, perhaps a nonfiction author just like you, so you can turn that dream you have of writing a book into your published reality. Because you can do it. And you can be that lighthouse for someone out there who most desperately needs it. It's why we write these books. It truly is. And one of the ways I help you do that is by helping you shift your mindset from wherever you are right now that's you're finding yourself being stuck or being held back by who knows what, into the mindset where you can embrace the destiny, embrace the impact that you know you're born to make in this world. And that's the why I do what I do, because I love watching those doors of possibility get kicked wide open for you. That's the stuff that gets me going. I love it. I really love it. So we're going to talk about lighthouses. We're going to talk about bonfires. We're going to talk about a couple other fun things. And we're going to put them all into a proper context, shall we say. A bonfire atop a hill, might alert, someone in a boat 100 feet offshore. 200 feet if you're lucky, 300 if it's a really clear night. But that same light put on top of a tower with a mirror behind it and a focusing lens in front of it will shine for miles and miles and miles across the ocean, across good weather, across bad, through the storms, through the fog, through whatever. Same light, vastly different results. So if you had a choice, and I should actually rephrase that, what choice would you make? Because this is a choice that you can and must make. Would you choose to be the fire, the bonfire? The light that's only visible when someone's really close by? Or would you choose to be that beam of light that's shooting out across all the weather, across the ocean for miles? The light that's going to save the life of those sailors that are out there searching for you. That's a no-brainer, right? If you believe you were born to live a life of significance, a life that will positively impact the people that you love and care about most, no matter where they are on this planet, no matter where they are, you are the lighthouse, not the bonfire. So embrace it. But of course, a lighthouse requires power, quite a lot of power, in order for that light beam to make it all the way out to where those sailors are out in the middle of the storm, and they desperately need that light in order to find their way safely home. That power originates deep, deep inside us. It's buried under a whole pile of rubble from all the crap we've gone through in our lives. And so much of that stems from the childhood traumas that we experienced when we were very young. We may not even be consciously aware of them. And yet those are the things that are dictating how we're living our life today. Those, and then all the other garbage we piled on top, since then, those are the things that we need to uncover, remove, get rid of from our life so that we can uncover and tap into that amazing power source that's there. It's astounding. For example, the person best positioned to help a drunk sitting in a gutter in an alley is the person who's been there before. The alcoholic who's recovered from that place, who's been through and dealt with all that psychological trauma and all the physical trauma and everything else, all the fallout from it, who's now in a position where they can share their experience, their strength, and their hope, and show this person who's still stuck in all that insanity that there really is a way out. That person gets to save another person's life. And what higher calling is there? Whatever your personal situation is, know that there's someone else out there precisely in that same position that you were. And they know, down to the most minute details, exactly what you're going through, exactly what you went through. They know how you feel, and they also know, this is the great part, they know how to get you out of the mire and the muck and the mud and all that crap so you can save your own life. And here's the thing. If you've done the hard internal work, the stuff that's required to uncover that massive power source that's buried deep inside you, guess what happens? It's your duty It's absolutely your duty. It's your calling. It's your, whatever label you want to apply to it. This is the thing that you were born for. This is the thing that you were put on this earth to accomplish. You are the lighthouse of safety that will guide all of those people who've been through that same thing, who need the solution that you offer, that your book offers. They're still walking through that same valley of despair. You know the way out. You owe it to them. You owe it to yourself to save them. That's the point of life, isn't it? This is the hard work we need to do inside ourselves so that we're in a position where we can actually plumb those depths and tap into that power so that we can turn that dream we have of writing a book into our published reality. Honestly, we can't do it if we don't do the work. It works if you work it, like they say in AA. It truly does. And so why do we have this dream? It's because we know we were born for more. We know we were born to have a massive impact in this world. That's why we write these books. And for the people who are going through the problem that you have the solution to, they're out there right now waiting for your book. They may not know it. They may not realize it. But they'll know it when they find your book. And if you don't write and publish it, first off, you're doing a massive disservice to yourself, but you're also doing a massive disservice to them. Perhaps an even greater disservice to them. Because you can save them and you won't. So my encouragement for you today, of course, is to take on this calling. It's on your heart to write this book. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Embrace it with everything you have. Do everything in your power to get that book written and finished and out into the world. And then watch amazing things happen in your life. If you enjoyed today's video, if something struck you, please share it in the comments. I'd appreciate that. And I would also love for you to connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. All the links to all my social media platforms is at sleekbio.com/Christopher. I've also got a couple other interesting things there that, well, interesting to me, perhaps interesting to you. I would hope they are. They're all there as well. Just remember, you can be the bonfire or you can be the lighthouse. Choose the lighthouse. With that, have a fantastic rest of your day. I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.